All right, Baldwin Wallace continues our fall sports previews with men's soccer and head coach Reed Ayers, who is a mainstay here at Baldwin Wallace, beginning his 16th season at the helm of this program. We're excited for the year. Every time you get the calendar now to like mid-late August, it starts to bring about those feelings of hope and optimism for a new team and a new season. What's that like for you here going into 2017?
Well, certainly starting out, it's great to see the kids again. There was a great synergy from the group in the spring. They worked really hard. They improved on some things that we'd asked them to. So certainly getting them back and seeing where they're at and incorporating the new faces into the team is quite exciting. I'm very excited about the group.
One of the best players, not just on this team, but in the conference last year, was a freshman, now a sophomore. Danny Ruppel was the OAC Freshman of the Year. Had a great season. At times struggled a little bit, but at times, boy, he really shone. What do you hope he most improves on coming into this year?
I think you kind of hit on consistency. I mean, he's an explosive player. He's a dynamic player. In terms of finding ways to play off of other guys, I think that'll help his consistency. He sometimes he gets hung up and tries to solve problems on his own. If he can play off of other players and just find ways to consistently influence the game, will really help us.
In terms of sort of the team's build, right? You only have 4 seniors on the roster, but a ton of sophomores and juniors that have significant experience now. How much is that going to be your calling card after a couple seasons where maybe the record wasn't where you wanted it?
Well, I think that the experience part. I mean, we fielded a very young team last year, which was it did hurt us on the field, but in terms of helping us get some experience, and so some of our freshmen that are now rising sophomores have a year under their belt, not a year of training, but a year of being in the game. So certainly we expect them to be significantly better. We have great senior leadership. We have our junior class has been playing really for 2 years, so it's a group that still is a little bit young, but they're pretty seasoned.
Mentioned that this is your 16th year at the helm of this program. You've obviously built a nice culture here because you've had a lot of success here. What's the most important aspect of that culture that you think you've built?
I think it's guys depending on each other and really trusting each other. I think when things break down, it's not that they get selfish, but they try to fix things on their own and not really trust their teammates. So I think we spend a lot of time in terms of trust and getting them to be comfortable with each other on the field. I think that translates off the field, but I really like our group.
All right, well, it's going to be a fun year. Before we let you go, a lot of coaches define success differently. Some, it's national championship or bust. Some want to win the conference. What would define a successful season for you?
I think just a consistency in our performance. I mean, soccer is such a goofy game. You can play really well and just one mistake and you end up losing a game. So we don't necessarily focus on wins, losses, placement in the standings, but it's more the process things. Every day are we getting better? Every week are we getting better? And I think if we do that, then the wins and losses will take care of themselves.
All right, the Jackets will be on the field in just a couple of weeks. Case Western Reserve coming to town first on August 29th. Can't wait to see you get started. Good luck.
Great, thank you.